Are the watchers returning to see our cities burning, or to see the few yearning for this lost information they've been hiding, truth concerning? They're using it as a tool, propagating our demise. We have to strive for what's been forgotten in our lives. The love, the peace, the state of being free, not the oppression of the people, break the seal of truth concealed. Nazca lines, cave paintings, relics, ancient scriptures. We need to see them literally, they paint a different picture. What really happened in the past is religion the mask of this achievable unity we look for in the dark. The signs are there that made it obvious for us to see. Is this the reality? Do we concede? Do we believe?
One of the great things about Roar House is that they bring people in from so many different sectors and areas and around, and it doesn't matter what, race, religion, height, weight. It doesn't really matter who you are. If you have if you're mental disability or challenged with anything, physical, mental disability, or just basically in a high risk category. It's for young people, it's for old people, it's for everyone, really. It's inclusive. And thus the Unity Project. What this could be for 30 minutes is that we could have bits where, the audience is just at a hip hop show and you and your crew, whatever, just you're doing this track. The track ends, it's like a sound comes in and then someone comes in and talks. So we could have tracks within this.
Lost and found, I'm right in the night, beyond the perimeter, no limit to hold us back.
And break it up with just people who want to engage that don't have the rap in their background.
It's a strange thought to be left with only days. Move too fast, this constant rushing, days at slower pace, energy at lower ebb. Nights picking up where they left off, rising to flood too quickly.
Marietka and I, neither of us knew exactly who was going to be drawn to the project, so I didn't know who was going to be there. As it turns out, there was some amazing talent in the room. The idea was to create something on the spot together that day to be performed the next day. So that was a Saturday. Sunday we would do the performance.
Right now we don't know what the main theme of this is yet, which is nice because it's gonna unfold.
Space is a place where I like to find myself every time I try to write a rhyme. Cause unfortunately, inspiration can't be forced, and that's okay, there are gods that are north. The mystery of transcend time and the limits of history. Who wrote the records and who do they empower? Kings got their necks cut in a burning tower. Lightning strikes twice, then again every hour on this Mobius strip. The eternal snake devoured, the choice is yours.
I suppose this started for me when I got a call asking to organise some MCs, who'd be interested in coming down and working on a project like this. I was quite honoured, I suppose, that I'd be offered that role. And yesterday was fantastic. Big jam session. With led by Elf Transporter, who's been around for a really long time and is someone that's got a lot of. He's the right person for the job, I suppose you could say.
And then we'll rotate, and then the sound suddenly changes, and then suddenly your ears perk up, and you go, I'm gonna read this here, or we just listen mostly to each other.
Imagination for horse, stomach freeze and the teleport thoughts at the moment, cause we keep on opening. Bring the natural light like the embryos glow without knowing that we're fine. Matter of fact, we're divine, just the way we are without that shit you want us buying or designing a life around climbing the status ladder. When the mind is bound.
I started this gig as just an observer. I wasn't expected to be indoctrinated into this sort of wonderful collective of artists that range from hip hop MC to singers to rappers to just performance poets. It was a really wonderful experience just to be included into the whole thing.
I thought to divide you and hide what is real. Can we heal when it's time to? From type 2 clone bots, passive in this wonderland. Passionately smashing whatever happens, you understand. We waste the resource, consume cause it's easy.
I read beneath the graffiti. I see what the warning signs are trying to tell me. Caution, slippery when your blood is boiling. Don't fall and hurt someone. Don't fall and hurt someone.
I gotta ask, who needs unique forms of sound awakened? Unique sounds coming through groundbreaking. Now who needs unique forms of sound provoking? Unique forms of sound groundbreaking.
The Unity Project with Elf Transporter. Yesterday was a really good day. We had a lot of interesting characters all put their 2 cents in, and at the start it was very vast, but we ended up coming up with something pretty cool. I think it's a good project. Everyone got together, put in their thoughts, and yeah, we came up with something we're going to perform today.
In my pocket, I'll be breaking even out of my own. In this planet that we all must dwell. Each person living in their own personal hell. Mortgages, baby food, and their product to sell. What they do shit for you, you gotta do it yourself. When I felt like
it's a good project because you got people that do spoken word, you got hip-hop guys, you had the electronic music, you had instruments, and we all just jammed. We just had a big jam, and at the end of it, we came out with a really cool song. Yeah.
you got it all, huh? You think you got the perfect plan. So you think you got it all, huh? You think you got it all set up. So you think you got it all, huh? You think you got it all
Peace.
set up. But you don't have a clue. You think you got the perfect plan. All I wanna do is end this track, but I didn't get a chance to. As the phone rang, had to pick up for a answer. Didn't want a random for some idol.
It started after our introduction to just basically explain to the room where I've been and tell some stories about that time. Some of the stories involved getting lost, which I found really valuable for material. When you get lost in a city like where you don't speak the language, you don't read the street signs properly, and everything is put to the test, memory and just your navigation and directional skills. So that was a really rich topic, being lost and then getting found, surviving it.
Not 6 feet, but resurrect expression when I connect this with my technique. I know I gotta bring it like the phoenix to find the zenith again, transcend.
Lost and found, the ground went missing, forced to fly in a sky blue twisting
Change, resistance to that remains futile. I'ma make my own map. Through the chaos I adapt, find my own rhythm and avoid all traps. From the chaos we were born, find my purpose and invent new forms.
It's fucking lyrical, spiritual. When I be ripping it like a miracle out of the blue, you know what I do. I'ma keep doing every time, just spitting the truth with forward movement. This is how we do this. Listen to the sound, cause we're always staying fluent. Forward movement, this is how we do it. Listen to the sound, cause we're always staying fluent. Forward movement, this is how we do this. Yeah, this is how we do this. Forward movement.
We also discussed the philosophy of just something giving birth to itself, energy, life energy basically producing itself. So the birth of the universe, if you will. And that was, those were the 2 themes that we decided to discuss and then leave the discussion and enter a realm of freestyle, improv, cypher jams that we all had, where we had a lot of instrumental sections as well as a lot of emceeing, a lot of poetry, and it all seemed to work and move towards this really theatrical imagery that was coming out. So it ended up a form of a play.
Gravity squeezed them together like a vice, and from that process a new force. Nuclear fusion, ignition. This is the birth of a star.
Lost and found,
Ground went missing.
forced to fly.
The sky blue twisting.
Change, resistance to that remains futile. I'ma make my own map. Through the chaos I adapt. Avoid all traps. From the chaos we are born. And invent new forms. Find my purpose. Invent new forms.
Find my purpose.
Invent new forms.
Find my purpose.
Invent new forms.
Emptiness.
Yeah, a new form. Spit freeze at the moment cause we get the truth born. It's never lukewarm.
Getting greedy as you generate the genesis. Free to be a friendly, but you seem to be my nemesis. Stole a generation, then you came back for the rest of us. Fuck you, Coca-Cola, Christmas, I'm throwing a Festivus.
Americans, Athenians, amazingly attacking auditoriums. Academians, assault emporiums. Empathic energy entering entities and effigies.
By the one represent. Everybody, the unity represent. Everybody, the unity represent.
We are all made of stars, and we are all children born from the same cosmic cradle.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the Unity Project.
Thanks to everybody who came out and supported all day. It's been an amazing day, amazing 48 hours. And another big thanks to all these amazing musicians, MCs, producers. Yeah, that have blessed the stage and also the process of creating something we don't know. It's the birth of a universe.
That you and I peep the truth, behold, we're labels are disassembled and of the fatal blows. Feel these mystic souls let go. Feel these holistic souls let go. Feel the divine balance and perspective on life. Come ready with a beat inside, provide music sure to entice. At heights for flights, for guiding stripe to jubilant. Exquisite when I rip it, flip it with exuberance to dispense this beautiful musical miracle lubricant, lyrical ubermensch to heed the call laments when altering the faulted in the ignorance of dance. Now who threw in the wrench and knew to kick the raw intelligence, and with all tall odds that were stacked against, who would against these mythical dudes could